Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of Barn Burner here on the sweetest day of the year.
Yeah, it's somewhat.
So sweet.
Already hit the quota of one fight a day.
Yeah.
Got that out of the way early.
Kids
Well,
are
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Kids or the significant other.
Yeah.
They all mix together. It's the same house.
This program is brought to you by Bet365, presenting sponsor and gaming partner of Barn Burner and Afterburner. That's Bet365. Open an account with our good friends today. Use the promo code NATION when you sign up. If you haven't already, there's a huge range of markets. Maybe you had some Tkachuk brother parlay of some sort last night. Would have paid off big. Over under 3.5 goals would have been Mahus of payback, I would guess. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And we've got the super chat during the course of the show. Boy, I would think there'd be a lot today being Valentine's Day. You put a comment into the YouTube and we'll take the money. You got to spend a little dough. Won't lie to you. You got to put a little bit of a cash little thing in there, little donation. We send it to the Youth Centers of Calgary, but we do pretty much guarantee we're going to show that comment on the show. It's a good trade-off, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially if it's a well thought out, articulate, deep comment.
Right. And especially today, looking for love advice, who better than us, really?
You heard it from Pinder already. He's dialed in.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Friday is Hawaiian shirt day. So, if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
There you have it. There you have it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at bets.
Vibes are how are the vibes today? Yeah, little thumbs down vibes. Feels a little thumbs
yelling at the shelf.
The shelf's gonna get it. The shelf's been asking for it. It's been causing issues.
Yeah,
it's gonna get the old one too.
He did warn the shelf in the pre-show that it was going to get punched in the face.
Effing head, I think is.
Oh, is that what it was? Something like that.
Yeah. It was a threat.
Not good. Yeah. But it's Valentine's Day a guy's day? Is this
it's a bullshit holiday that's all cooked up. So
yeah,
it's definitely not. I've yet to have, let's say this, in my existence, well, post age 15, when mom stopped giving me the little red cinnamon hearts.
Mm-hmm.
I've yet to come out on top of Valentine's Day.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Tough day.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's a long stretch, buddy.
It's a long streak. I'm looking to rebound, but
unless mom kept giving you those cinnamon hearts into your 30s or 40s, then you're on a bit of a slide.
I was doing okay, but then I had kids and they started to take the damn cinnamon hearts. So
yeah, I've been on a losing streak. It's tough. Yeah. And I just get the sense things are going well there, Pinder. It's
so good. Yeah.
Leave it alone, Dean. Leave it alone.
Into the third week of in-laws.
It's too many in-laws. And for too long.
It's a lot of in-lawing.
Yeah.
I've in-lawed a lot. Pinder's doing it. I had to buy mine a condo to do what Pinder's doing.
Yeah, I can't afford a condo.
I should have kept that one. It's right in Martelou. Was right. The first one was right down the street from the studio.
Should have.
My bad.
Could have rented it out to Jack.
My bad. Should have known. Yeah, should have known. Now, somebody is this is kind of a freebie here. Usually we pay. Our thoughts like, why is Pinder on the left? I pay no attention to the placement of the is it switch, Jack?
Jack.
Well, when we're in the studio, Pinder's usually on the right.
Okay.
Rhett's in the middle, and you're on the left.
Oh.
So can you shuffle us up like that trick that they do with the Cardinals?
I could.
Yeah, like the Tim Hortons. Where's the donut? Where's the Timbit? And here we go. Hey, there we go.
Oh boy, Jack.
Okay. Yeah. Which one's the asshole? 1, 2, or 3?
Right here. Pick me.
3.
You want a jersey.
Well, you're out in the sort of kind of mountains there. That's nice.
Beautiful backdrop.
Yeah,
Some trees.
trees.
Frozen lake. We can go little skate later. If
How is
warms
it
up
on
a
that
little.
side? How is it on that side of the hills? What are we doing for weather?
Let's get you the live update because it gets really nice tomorrow and Sunday comparative to Calgary. But today it's minus 11 right now.
Oh, easy.
Tomorrow -5. Sunday -3.
Beautiful.
That John Denver's full of shit, man.
And you, Red, you have this is kind of it's a new backdrop. I like
Still
it.
got junk.
Yeah.
I got the golf bag. Well, this is pretty good though.
That's pretty good.
And then I got all my second place trophies.
Jeez. It's a tough day.
Proud of them.
Hang in there,
Tough
man.
day.
Tough day.
My non-polished second place trophies. Just showing them off.
That's the Wales conference.
I don't know why the Adams isn't up there. Isn't it's way
Campbell,
up high.
right? Is it?
What?
Well, that would be your
This is the
divisional
Prin-
trophy.
This is the Prince of Wales. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Western Conference champion
That's the Campbell, clear.
Campbell.
Campbell. There you go.
Look at this.
Coley Campbell. There it is.
Oh,
Peter
pizza
Mar.
ma. Pizza ma.
Oh. The
you're a
Seawolf
reader.
by Jack London.
A Jim Poplinski bobblehead.
Yeah,
from 2009.
He's looking good.
I
Yeah.
got some.
What up?
Yeah.
8x10 glossies.
Cherished photos.
Yeah.
And is that the which award is that? Is that the Skirfield or the
Ralph?
No, this is what the team gave us, I think. Anyway, fanning the Flames, Calgary Flames Western Conference Championship. Thank you, Rhett Warner, from the
Huh.
Calgary Flames ownership group.
Isn't
They
that
must have
nice?
made a lot of money on that playoff run, hey, Rhett?
Well, it's a lot like the yes. I got
They
a
don't pay you.
Panther, kind of a bronze
Yeah.
as well for the one of them. But most importantly, folks,
The
water
Life Straw
yes,
personal water filter. So how does that work? When you're out mountaineering?
you can go drink out of the sewer, and this baby will. Well, that's not medical advice.
Yeah.
This baby will clean it up for you.
Life Straw does not condone these activities.
That was like on the,
Award-winning technology makes microbiologically contaminated water safe to drink.
drink your own pee, Rhett.
Well, we
Attaboy.
do find ourselves in that kind of a
Sticky
pickle a lot
situation.
these days.
Yep.
Out in the middle of nowhere, parched, dehydrated.
Look at Pinder.
Yeah.
He could melt that snow through the
You need a
straw.
Life Straw.
Not have to worry about getting the shits.
Free plugs for Life Straw there. How about that?
Send them an invoice, please.
That's right.
I've got a pencil sharpener as well.
Oh,
Electric.
Really?
When's the last time you saw one of those bad boys?
Been a long time.
elementary school.
With
Right
the
there
like
on
from
the
the top.
desk.
Yep.
Yep.
That's nice.
And when the kids are young, hours.
Fingers.
No, they can't. But they spend hours.
Just gnawing them down. Yeah.
What the? You doing in there?
That was always a time killer because we did back in my day, we just had the old manuals that would be whatever screwed to some sort of a
Yep.
drawer or a bookshelf in the classroom. So I just need about 30 seconds here. Can I sharpen snap? Can I sharpen my pencil? I need to. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Hurry up. Slide away from the desk. Okay. Make your way up.
Drop
there.
a love
Oh, hey,
note
how you
off Susie Q's
Yeah.
desk on the way by, crumpled up.
Susie, cute.
It's still happening.
Hey, quite the weather we're having out there today, huh? Yeah, just sharpen the pencil and get back to your desk. All right, yeah. Not working. You know what? Actually, it's full. I need to empty it. Can I empty the? Would you hurry up and do? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Click her off there and then walk over to the garbage can. What'd you have for lunch today? Nice. Peanut butter jelly. That's fucking great. Tuesday, hey? Man, love Tuesdays. Put her back on. It's kind of like what I'm doing now. Just kind of killing time, stalling.
This is just
This is
I'm
me
life hasn't changed for you.
sharpening pencils. Yeah.
riveting.
What about when you got to do the erasers?
That was at the end of the
Chalkboard.
day, so you wouldn't
Yes.
you wouldn't dilly-dally. It's like, I want to get the hell out of here. I don't want to have to
Wow, that's danger pay. Like if somebody made my
Oh,
kids
yeah.
do that, I'm coming. I'm going McLeod Law, and we're going straight for the jugular with the danger pay there. Like
Yeah.
you can't be subjecting kids to chalk dust. What's going on out there?
Yeah. I remember the first time we got a whiteboard because one of our teachers had some kind of
Fancy.
a deal. It's like, well, what's this about? A white? So how does it, where do you take the brushes? Well, you don't. It's just kind of, what? Yeah, I'm in Mr. Landry's room. I don't have to do the brushes. You lucky son of a bitch. Because before I get to go home, I got to do the brushes every day.
Do the
And you get
brush?
chalk all over yourself. Good times. When
Mhm.
do you think the last time a kid in Calgary had to clean the chalk brushes at the end of the day?
Ooh.
1982.
Yeah.
No, 88. When
I
did
was
you
in
leave
school in
high
88.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Man,
Erasers.
kids got it tough these days.
Feel, yeah, because somewhere there'd have been a factory that made those machines, right? That we
Oh,
got
you're
the,
sitting fat.
we got
Fat
the
cats.
the rotating bristly head thing, but
Mhm.
also a vacuum to take all the chalk dust away. That's a there's no other, you're not kind of jimmy rigging some other kind of vacuum / brushy deal to make that thing work. They got it all in one. The Terwilliger chalk brush suction company.
Excavator.
They were living, I mean,
Large.
which
Generational
vacation
wealth.
home we're going to?
Generational wealth, Dean.
Yeah,
They can almost afford a place beside Pinder out there. in the mountains.
almost. Yeah, almost. But then all of a sudden, the whiteboard and then the smart boards where it's computerized.
What were those? The projectors.
Overhead
Yeah.
projectors.
The overheads.
Those are
That was
bangers.
big when
Yeah.
that came in.
Yeah. You had
Dim
the
the
opaque.
lights. Crank it up.
Yeah,
had to
you had the
book it,
opaque
didn't you?
projector that you could use actual paper, and then the one that you needed the clear,
Mhm.
whatever the
Roll
hell
it
was.
through. Slide over.
Oh, so good. So good.
What a show.
What a show. Can I hit the button?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah. Just because I want to get on to the loving today.
Yeah.
There's a lot of loving to be done today. So, being Valentine's Day, if you need some Valentine's Day advice, you can get into the chat and do that today. Rhett's always good that way.
Yeah, he is.
Rhett has a lot
Thoughtful.
of good life advice.
He's a honey dripper.
Sage. Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. A real romantic. Something like that.
Mhm.
Hockey last night, there was a game. It involved the Americans and the Finns.
Some of the Finns we'd even heard of.
Yeah. Most of them, in fairness. There was that one.
Matin Palo.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Maybe. Hey, pick them up. Flames could
Marzipan.
use them.
Go
Gotta
get
be
'em.
better than some of the shit the Flames have been rolling out
Oh,
there. Anyway, 6-1 final. 1-0 Finland. Oh boy.
Look
We
out.
talked about it yesterday. What if the Finns, so you can kind of get a big game out of your goalie and they're pesky and kind of work you?
Bad.
All right. Oh, and then bit of a horseshit goal by Brady Tkachuk ties it at 1. Oh, okay, well, they get a good bounce, but boy, we're in for one here. And then
Very
the
late in the
third
second.
happened. Yeah.
No, late in the second was the Boldy tip, right?
Yeah.
So just ahead of recess, they go up 2-1, and you're like, okay, well, we're still a game.
Still a game.
Still one period, boys. 20 miles.
What did they do in the second? They get all into do you drink vodka in Finland? I guess, right? Like, what are they?
Sometimes you like to mix in. It's a blood thinner, so your blood travels easier
Yeah,
throughout the body.
Passing it around the room, taking tugs right out of the
I told you they put the fisherman's friends right in there, and it's then
Oh,
it
yeah.
Finlandia
it'll
bottle.
help- yeah, it helps with the cough. Real
Yeah.
good.
Well, it made them shit themselves, is what happened. Because
They needed the life straw, Dean.
They did. They needed to filter something out. 6-1 final.
Damn it. And
Yeah.
quick. You didn't need to watch the last 10.
I was skipping through, right? I'm skipping through because I was catching up. I was skipping through the intermission.
You could skip
And
right
then
past and go, wait, what?
and
Oh, hey.
It was like, what? I missed about a minute. It's 4-1?
Yeah,
Okay,
bang,
well,
bang.
this
can't
11
be.
seconds.
This can't be a good start. So you watch like, no, clearly not a good start. Not a good start, Bob. 6-1.
The only takeaway I have from last night is that if you weren't excited to watch the Tkachuk Brothers against Canada, you are now. And you should have been. But it's going to be an absolute banger on Saturday. I think this is Clash of Titans stuff.
Who's clashing with them, though, is the problem.
Well, I mean, they're going to put Sam Bennett in, and you've got, a fair amount of physical forwards as well that play for Canada.
I like the idea of that, actually, if Bennett can.
Bennett,
catch a
Tkachuk, teammate on teammate.
And you can laugh about it. You can battle the piss out of each other and still go back to Florida and have a beer at the elbow room. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's expected.
all good.
No problem. As long as there's no cheap shots.
Yeah.
Maybe a little stick in the nads. That's it.
And the curious thing is, like, we don't know how it's going to go, but it's very likely these two teams will play again on next Thursday for the championship. Like, that's the most likely outcome here.
Don't count my team out, Pinder.
And I'm not counting chickens. Maybe it doesn't. But how does it, if as a player, if you knew you had these guys in a week and the stakes are higher, if you're a coach, I don't know. Or is it just like one game we need it? We can't be thinking about next week. Probably the latter.
It would have to be a collapse because obviously if the Americans beat the Canadians, they got 6 and they're going to be home and cool. But if if Canada has, I don't know.
Lose to Finland. Yeah.
Maybe what they should have done is maybe just done a Canada-US best of 5 or something.
Well, and you could.
Right?
Like Ryder Cup style. I mean, all the people moaning that Russia's not here, I don't know if they suddenly would like that, but it's the best two teams on the earth right now. They just are. That's why I've been excited for this tournament. Like, the Americans are legit right there, ready to take the crown if Canada doesn't play well.
Who else is going to be on that line? Are they putting Marchand? I was just kind of looking. They had the skate this morning, and there's no way of knowing. But
I sent Jack Lyons, so he should have them there somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll throw them up.
Kale McCarr sick today.
Better than hurt, but still don't like that.
Shea Theodore hurt.
Yeah.
Just drug up, you'll be fine. 18 Advil, some Sudafed, whatever you need. Let's go.
Yeah, so there's that fourth line, Marchand, Bennett, Jarvis. You want to throw that out against the Tkachuks and
Yep. Those are three guys
Stay
that
away from the rink.
Stay away what?
The Makar flu going in and out the whole lineup.
I would like to see Makar there, not Konechny playing D, just personally.
Yeah.
Never know.
5D.
Gem.
Don't know that you need that, especially if this gets feisty. You got penalties.
Yeah. And what, Thomas Harley is the guy on watch?
He can't do anything with the team
Who
until
the hell's Thomas Harley?
Exactly.
He's a great defenseman in Dallas. Yeah.
He's now the guy who's on
What a name.
on the if only they could have got him instead of Joel Hanley from Dallas, right?
Yeah, they
sounds kind of similar.
Yeah,
They are very similar in name and very different in availability last year.
Conroy pulled the Fletcher. He effed it all up.
Jeff Finger, Kurt Sauer, all over again.
Yeah. So anyway, Thomas Harley is allowed to join in the case of a shortage if Makar can't go and Theodore is out.
Is Thomas Harley in the province?
He has arrived in Montreal, I believe.
Oh, what an awful experience. Actually, maybe for the best.
They're
That's what
flying
I
him in.
needed. That's what I needed. I needed to get away for 3 or 4 days, have my vacation, get reined in before the fat started to grow,
Right.
and back on the ice.
Plus, they probably line you up with a bunch of the gear, hoodies and tracksuits and hats. You'd be getting so much free gear.
About that.
I got a great sweater.
Toque. Yeah, I got a toque. They gave me one of these.
I hope you're being facetious. Gear. You got
John Cooper. It's a shroud of secrecy. It's not really subterfuge, I guess. But he's not saying who he's putting in net He won't do it.
Really?
What?
I know you want to know, and you know that I know that you want to know, and I'm not going to tell you.
Jerk.
Go
Go
giving
and
this shit away for free. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to beg and plead.
So he's got
eat
there.
your hat, or what do you do with your hat? If you tell somebody to go
F your hat.
F your hat. Right.
If you go to John Cooper's OnlyFans, you got to subscribe. He'll give you the starter there. He's working a little side cash.
That would be so awesome. Here's
yeah,
a little
Vance,
video. I'm doing a video.
want
It's
some
on
notes
my
tonight.
OnlyFans account. It's going live at 6.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so that's the thing there. Canada and there's no games today.
Nope.
4
Take the
nations.
day off. Make love.
Can't play too many.
Not
Can't play
war.
too many games.
Facing
Well,
off.
it's Valentine's. They got the wives there. They're important
Yeah.
too, Dean.
Yeah.
Did you see the Team Finland robes for the wives? Oh,
Did not.
They're
oh.
doing a calendar?
There's one photo ready already. I'll see if I
Girls?
can find it for you.
Do a calendar. Raise some funds for charity.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Want to tell you about outdoor dental. There's nothing, because I mean, this would be one of those things that would take the starch out of your Valentine's Day in a hurry. You can go and have your dinner and be romantic. Hey, I got a new shirt, got nicely pressed for dinner, and I'm gonna, that sort of thing. Then, hey babe, let's light some candles and put on some Kenny G. Let's
Don't do that.
let's get down to business. Then 9 minutes later, you're lying on your back, belly full of prime rib. 9 minutes later, not super romantic, guys.
No.
Not super romantic. Bit of a turnoff, some might say. You can avoid all that awkwardness altogether if you check out outdoor.dental. Yes, it's a dental office. Dr. Jay Patel. He invested in the Soleil laser, which is revolutionizing the way the dental work is done, but it's also being used to help with snoring. Snoring treatments, 2 15-minute treatments, the tension in the soft palate in the back of your throat, reduces snoring, non-surgical, pain-free. Throw it onto your old benefits if you have those sorts of things through your workplace or your wife or your husband, whoever it is. If they've got benefits at their thing, you can probably do that. And all of a sudden you're not doing that. Maybe you're not even needing to do that because the sleep that you're getting at night is better quality. You're getting better sleep, more of it. And maybe 9 minutes after, you're not snoring. You know what I mean?
That'd be nice.
There are no guarantees. They're making no promises about sexual performance when it comes to the Soleil laser. We're just saying amongst the group.
It's the be aroused guarantee different than the Soleil laser.
Different ad. Yeah, different ad read.
They're also good at tooth chipping or fixing of tooth chipping. I've had 2 kids in there in the last 10 days.
What are they?
Tooth chipping.
They eating nails, or what do you got going on?
Yeah,
at
if
the
you
Warner House?
take the shoveler out to a nice movie, get a bag of corn, crack
kernels.
down on a kernel.
Ah!
Oh, no.
No, my kid dropped his phone on his face, so it'll happen.
Dropped, lying in bed doing the surfing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just hit my head on that shelf.
A lot of phone issues right now in the Warner household.
There
A lot of
is.
mobile phone.
I had to switch back yesterday because I wasn't getting my messages, but
Well, yeah.
that's not outdoor dental's problem.
And your phone was blowing up. This phone will self-destruct. Damn it.
Did you see that? How good was that?
Outdoor.dental. Leaving a healthy footprint on your face. Nope, your smile. That would change things. Leaving a footprint on your face is not what they say. Leaving a healthy footprint on your smile. That's what they do. That's what they do. Oh, Pinder got to take a shit?
I think he needs to take the day off.
Jack, where'd he go? Shit?
there's a-
Coffee?
He said, "Take me out." He's done.
That's enough.
Oh, he didn't plug in his Delio.
He's pulling a Jack. Jack,
Yeah.
you want to see the cords?
Let's see it.
No, I got to
Don't
get
show
up
the
to get him. Then boom will be all alone.
Don't show the cords.
Lots of cords.
A lot of cords.
Amazing. Amazing
happened
amount
there?
of cords.
Are you going to run out of juice?
No, I just hit another light. Just noticing I'm a little dark.
You look great.
Yeah.
You look grumpy,
good.
but you look fine.
I am grumpy. Oh, the cab better now. Hello, Team Finland. Oh,
Look at that. Huh.
So
Maybe
what
you're
is
right
this?
about the gear, Dean.
yep.
Suomi.
Rupe.
Rope.
So is this the girls wearing the dudes?
This is the wags. I guess the wives and girlfriends. I don't know if they got together or this was gifted by the Federation, but I don't know how to say hi in Finnish. I want to figure that out. Hi. Hey.
Valentine's Day.
And on the sleeves, it says 4 nations.
Does it?
Yeah.
Branding. Does it have Rogers on the shoulder or Discover?
No, sadly. Yeah.
Those are nice. Those
Doesn't
are nice
have an
additions on
Enterprise rental car logo on the back, like a NASCAR jacket.
there. Yeah, I like that. I did notice that the other night. It was after the because they had the wide shot. I think that you showed of the Marner goal.
Yep, up
Where
high.
you could see the whole crowd in the jumbotron where it goes goal.
Yeah.
Canada, Rogers,
Let's
goal.
go. Right, Rogers.
Yeah. Got to get that in there.
Thanks, Rogers. We appreciated that goal.
Yeah. Thanks.
He's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
Sign Vladdy, you cheap screws.
Big goal.
What is going? You haven't even brought that up. What?
3 days left. He's Vladimir Guerrero has imposed a deadline ahead of spring training. Pitchers and catchers are there, but the whole team will show up in 3 days. So he's given the team, sign me in 3 days, or I'm not going to negotiate in season. Now, the Jays are saying we'd like to get it done in the next 3 days. We respect his timeline. We're not going to close the door at that point. But yeah, go ahead and sign the guy. You're going to spend the next 2 decades looking for the next Vladdy that you wish you'd paid. So yeah, go sign him. What do you say? 15 years, $450 million? Who says no?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot of money. I don't know.
That's a lot of money.
Vlad,
Is he worth it?
I don't know. I don't. Is Soto worth $765 million? I don't know. I think the way the Jays are run with the TV deal and the attendance, like they're just not good without him. So I think he probably is worth it.
They didn't make the playoffs with him.
No, but imagine how bad they'd be without him. Jeez. They made the playoffs for the most years he's been there.
So they're less bad without him. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like they've
Also
definitely
expanded playoffs, right? It's kind of
sure, but again, like if you're
he's a
the
very good player.
Yeah,
but
he is.
it's like
he's probably one of the top 10 hitters on the planet, right? And he's 25, 26. You don't find guys like these.
you don't want a Saquon situation. You don't sign him. He's one of your favorite players, and then he goes and wins a championship for the
Pinstripes.
Yankees.
You hate to see that.
I see you angling, Dean, and stop it.
You'd hate to see it.
I want what's good for Vlad.
I want what's good for Rogers.
I don't. I want
right?
what's good for Vlad.
Yeah, I definitely don't
Vlad's
want
good.
Rodgers getting a deal. Hose him. Like, take him for $600 million, Vlad. Just let's go.
Like Vlad's good either way, right?
He's a very good player.
Life's good.
Oh, I don't think Vlad has a lot of worries in life. No, he could probably stop now.
He's sired a lot of children. That could be difficult, but I'm sure he's got resources to solve a lot of those problems.
Well, who hasn't?
Not
I mean, look at
difficult.
you.
It's what are you
Peter.
talking about? It's pure joy and happiness,
Bliss.
exuberance, and
I mean, look at us.
Yeah. Aren't we?
And with all of these children in our lives, look how happy we are.
Mm-hmm. I combined 8 children that we know of publicly speak about.
9.
Might be a 20-year-old in Croatia. I'm not sure.
What happened to the soccer last night? Damn it.
oh no, I didn't even.
I showed you the odds. I don't think people understand how crazy. Like, this is basically an East Coast team against an NHL team. They won the first leg. They got a red card, down to 10 men. Carducci made a penalty kick save, which is incredible. They fall 2-0.
They shit themselves.
And so on aggregate, they lose 3-2. What's interesting, good to the last drop. If they had scored 1 goal at the very end, they'd be tied on aggregate, tied on away goals. You would have had to play extra time. That's how close it was to knocking off a Mexican giant.
I'm not handing out free advice to this guy anymore.
Well, you just told him to win. He didn't listen
And
to
you
your
told
advice.
him.
Just win.
That's what I'm talking about.
Clearly, he didn't take it to heart.
Yeah,
That's not a win.
2-0 for the other team is a loss.
I texted
Yeah.
Tommy, too. I didn't text the Pumas head coach. I'm pretty sure.
So,
proud of Tommy.
but hey, good for them. That's a big stage. It's a hell of a performance
Making a statement.
for our little buddies over at Atco Field.
They're just
Hell
over
yeah.
here, Dean.
Well,
Just
and
over
Tommy,
here.
yeah. Tommy had said last year they went and got their asses kicked by Orlando in this tournament. It was not nearly as close as this year. And he said the lessons they learned there in the winter, he thought paved the way to the championship last year in terms of just understanding that higher caliber of play they had to reach. So, positive guy, Dean.
Positive
Turning in
vibes.
Negative guy, positive guy.
So he could be on this show.
Big time.
He's
If
got
Dean's
kids.
sick, we'll get Tommy.
What? No, it would be good because he would have plenty of negative to work with. So then
Yeah, it'd be a lot to kind of. It's too bad, eh? On such a what's supposed to be a positive and sweet day, I feel bad we're taking the piss out of the day a little bit.
Why?
Oh, you know,
What did we say?
no one like but you could just clearly feel we're not.
Like I said, since '92, I've been on the wrong side of this. So the other people in my house are having one hell of an existence
Hell of a day.
that started last night. Like
Yeah.
shit is happening for them.
Yeah.
Actually, I think somebody's disciplining as I speak.
We go there now live to the Shuffler Cam and see
need a
exactly
Shuffler
what's
Cam.
taking place. Yeah.
I was just looking at it anecdotally. Like it's Pumas is spending about 10 million US on their roster. I think the Cavs are probably between 1 and 1.5 million Canadian. Like this is David Goliath stuff.
Little
It's important to know that. They'll have single players on that team making more than the entire Cavs payroll.
I love that when you always play team when those types of matchups come up. This
Yeah.
guy is making more than all of us.
Yeah.
Combined. Yeah.
I bet it'll make Macy, right, Rhett? That Macy, because he was going to come to Calgary. He maybe looks at this and says, you know what? This team's got some gusto. Maybe I'm going to go after all. I'm going to Calgary.
Come play.
I'm going to do it.
Build us a nice stadium. Not that I dislike the stadium they're in, but I want seating
gonna
on both. I
add-
want it to be like Mexico where they just played and there's piss flying around. Like, oh, let's
yes. We need the bags of piss. Let's go.
go. Well,
Tommy.
we'll use the horses because there's lots of horses
Horse
out there
piss.
too. So we'll use,
Yeah. What would you throw on the field?
sales
Because
pitch.
let's get this tradition going. If you're at a Cavalry FC
Horse
game,
stuff.
what do you?
It's got to be horse shirt.
Okay, how
It's at
about
the stables. You're
what
sweeping.
about a trout?
Anyway.
We don't want to kill all the trout though. There's
No, you don't want to kill
beautiful
the trout.
fishing. How about just a strip loin or a
Cow patties are gross. Yeah, some
Throw it a
steaks.
T-bone.
yeah, a tomahawk,
A what?
tomahawk steak?
Well, I thought you said a thromahawk. I thought you were already kind of getting some
No,
branding in place
branding.
for it.
No.
Come and buy your thromahawk steaks for the Cavalry FC game. Brilliant. Well, no
we are
dregs
happy
today.
for our Calgary.
We are very happy. That's a hell of a showing.
And April 18, season opener. Reminder for that. For the home opener, I should say. They'll start on the road
No
for 2
snow,
weeks.
no snow, no snow.
Now, it's kind of private communication, but Darren Drager texted this morning. I don't think he'll mind. I'm fucked for today. Just landed. Canada and the U.S. are practicing at different rinks today. I'm going to be tied up. Sorry. It's like all good.
All good.
Is it a shitstorm out there too? Like I thought
It just
Toronto.
snowed, apparently.
Yeah, Pearson got the most snow they've had in a long time. Like it's a mess.
So the anecdote I think that the reporters were sharing was the Canadians' practice facilities in the suburbs. It's not down by the Bell Center where I assume the teams are
Laval.
staying. And so it was an optional practice for Canada today. And I think only 4 guys showed up. First 2 guys on the ice, Cole Harbour boys, McKinnon, Crosby. Through
For
the
the option.
snowstorm, took the option.
They want to play together so bad.
Ah, give it to
No.
us.
They want
Give
it.
Give it, Jack.
You guys got it all backwards. This Valentine's Day, everybody else is hanging out with these.
Is that what it is?
The way.
Bros before hoes for Sid and Nate. That's what it is.
Either way, good.
Either
Good.
way, so
Don't get
they
hurt
want-
though. Don't slip on no damn slippery sidewalk.
Don't
They use
wanna
salt
throw
though,
them a hawk.
probably not like the
While
dummies
you're
here.
out there working on your edges, your edge work. Sure, that's what they're doing. That'd be the thing too. Those two guys are so friggin' intense on a morning optional. No one shows up. It's like, all right, come on. Are we here to work or what? Sid just
Go.
whip it. Let's fucking go. Thomas Harley's like, I can't even take part. Sid, you're here. What are you doing here then? What the fuck?
They got 200 pucks, ripping one-timers. Gather them all. Other guy ripping one-timers.
Montembeau's like, this is the
Bullshit.
shits. This is the worst thing I've ever done. Guy's just wiring heat at his friggin' ears and head all morning. They want to play together. Get it done. Dubas, don't be an a-hole. Do what's right.
That's why they moved Randon out, Rhett. It's all big picture stuff. Come on, man. Come on. Bigger.
Do what's right.
God, that'd be good.
It would be.
I'm kind of glad that Drager's not on. That means we can end earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Be tough to wrap this up, though.
So
Getting
good.
into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Are we doing anything else about that 6-1 drubbing? Or we kind of.
I don't know what else there is. I mean, listen, you kind of talked about the Tkachuks. That's on different levels, however you want to look at it. From a hockey standpoint, for Keith and Chantal Tkachuk to see their boys playing together on that stage and having that kind of a game is like you're filled with pride. But they're a special, and it's for me, it's hard as a guy that watched Matthew with the Flames. That's what they are. They're leaders. They love the game. They live it. They breathe it. They're animals.
Get under your skin.
Yes.
I love it too. Swagger.
Yeah.
Swagger. Oh no, in other walks of life, it would be you're very full of yourself.
Yeah.
Swagger.
Yeah, we're good. So it's swag. If we weren't good, we'd just be arrogant, egomaniac losers. But because we're the best, swag.
Modesty? No, swagger.
And then you strip it a bit deeper, and I do believe they're both good humans. I do. I think they're good people.
Aren't they taking it? Isn't the older one taking the Matthew getting it in the teeth a little bit with the Trump stuff?
Oh, probably.
He said he didn't like the anthem being booed. That's all.
I don't either.
He's
I think
avoiding it. He's avoiding it. I mean, look. I mean, there's reasons people would want to boo. There's reasons why you wouldn't want to boo other countries' anthems. It's a weird time.
They went to the White House, and Tkachuk, so he's going to be hated. I'm not going to look at their character as being in question because people are going to boo at the Bell Center for the American national anthem necessarily.
So they started on separate lines last night too. Hey,
Yeah.
I think it was the third they threw them together. I think Brady was playing with Boldy and JT Miller, and they slide him up, Eichel in the middle, and you're like, yeah, that's when I first saw the lines, like, why aren't you putting the brothers together? Like, what are we doing here? This isn't that complicated.
Some Dave Cameron thinking there, hey? Short tournament, use what chemistry you got.
We got this McKenna kid. He's going to be the best kid in the world in a couple of years. I'm going to bury him on the fourth line till an elimination game when we're down by 2.
We need to send that kid a message.
Yeah.
I can't talk about this guy. That's the skating coach's uncle.
I don't know. Ryan, just earmuffs.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how to do it. Like it's like I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I've talked about it with Jack, but I don't know how to do it because I want to let everybody in on it. I want to get like a Pinder backpack bingo card, or just things about Pinder and lay it out for everybody so that we're all on the same page except for Ryan, and then go into a show and just see how many triggers we can hit over the course of the show. Because the Dave Cameron one right there, he immediately went into a like an impression that really isn't of Dave Cameron, but it's just kind of, I think it'd be so good.
I like this idea.
It's like, yeah, Dave Cameron, coaching Team Canada. Check. Ryan, back to
Problem with if you get him going off on too many, he might not stop.
I know. But it'd be good.
I think what you guys are talking about is a drinking game, which I'm always in favor of.
Yeah, you're probably
you need
right.
A bingo card, and you need a lot of shots, and then we all laugh. I
The
feel like
Stu's on it. Yeah,
it's a Christmas special.
Who knows? But how do we keep you out of the loop? Because I think you need to have the listeners or the viewers involved, so that when it happens, it's like, oh.
So when we do the game or whatever, I don't have a monitor, and you guys have RJ make a bingo card, and then as it goes, we get check marks. I can't see the card. Everyone else
Watch party. Do it during a watch party. He's
If
remote.
we get a Canada-USA final, we could theoretically have a drinking game bingo card. It was just we need an event that would be more Pinder backpacky.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. That would be too dialed in. A Christmas show would be, well, Christmas show.
Close.
You're hard to handle on those shows. It'd be hard to keep your attention
Me.
for a while.
Cammy was hard to handle on that show.
Do we have the video? Joey Tedarenko. Hey, oh, hey. It's like, who's this guy? I don't know. He just showed up on the day of the drinking show and started dancing. It happens. It can happen. But yeah, I mean, putting the Tkachuks together. Yeah, if you're the mom and dad and you're sitting there watching, it's like, this is pretty special. And you love Keith. He's just kind of sitting there. The cameras are like right on him. It's like, yeah, okay, Jesus. Sitting there in his toque with his hood over his head.
We don't really match up with the muck, though, with them, do we? Like, even with
Got a
Bennett
bit of
and
muck.
Marchand.
Marchand's muck.
Yeah, but
Bennett and Marchand.
he's on the wrong side of the muck age group. Brad.
He is.
You know
they're
who
taking
we know-
Konechny out. That's like Konechny's muck. They're taking him out, I think, to put Bennett in.
Well, and he wasn't great game one. I don't know enough about Seth Jarvis, but I think the more we watch this tournament, the more we're going to be like, that's a kid everyone loves. But the people that love him talk about his muck level. So
Yeah. He's got some
hopefully-
grind for sure.
Don't you have to say Seth Jarvis with a lisp?
that's Seth Griffiths.
I know, but now it's to me, it's any Seth.
But the thing is, with Seth Griffith, you actually had them in there. You had the fifths. So it's the Jarvis.
Griffith.
Any Seth has to have, I think, a little.
I
lisp.
think that's solid analysis threat. That's sound thinking. What are they paying old Seth? He got
7
paid already,
plus.
didn't
Yeah,
Oh.
they locked him in.
he? Yeah.
Seth.
Seth Jarvis,
Jarvis.
7.42
I don't
per
even know what
season
Seth
until
Jarvis-
2032. He's 23 years old. Holy jumping.
It went entry level into max term, big money. We're going to get this guy super cheap as the cap continues to grow. He had a monster year
worked
last
for
year.
the Oilers, so
What's
and
that?
the Sabres.
Yeah. 23 years of age, center, 5'10", 174 pounds, 7 million.
What are the numbers last few years?
Oh, good play. I mean, very good player. Let me. I'm just looking at. I'm just on the old.
Bless you.
Yeah, 2025. He had 33 goals last year.
He's a
67
22-year-old.
points. He's got 22 goals in 49 games already this year. No, he's a good player.
Yeah, flirting with 40. That's good.
Hell of a player. 13th overall in 2020.
That's what you need. That's the kind of pick.
It's kind of pick the Habs are going to be making with the Flames. 13th overall selection right there.
Come on,
Yeah.
Honzek, pick it up.
God damn it.
Conroy.
I've really had a roller coaster with this Honzek guy, and I don't have a clue how he's playing. But it was, geez, I don't know. And then he makes a team. Oh,
You accused them of trying to overthink the draft, and then he made the team and you loved it. And now you're back to hating him and Perrick, by the way, who you said's not going to make it.
I never said. Your love affection with him. I have to play the other side.
He's doing historic things, so let's hope he's a great NHL.
It feels at times like that's kind of anchoring.
Darcy Tucker.
Okay, is he in the system?
Look at my rings. Oh, what rings? My Memorial Cup rings. It's like me saying,
Darcy Tucker was an elite junior hockey player, I guess is what Rhett.
Totally.
Yeah. It's the wrong league to set the
No,
history.
no question. Yeah, if you're gonna have a prospect, it's better to have him doing historic shit in junior because you know it's
But
gonna.
you're
get
so
wasted.
excited about it. I have to play the. What are we all going to do? High five? Cartwheels?
I don't know that I'm overly excited. I'm not saying he's making the team next year. I wasn't one of the guys saying he was going to make the team this year. Like it's just great. He's having
Selling
another
Anderson.
monster year in the O, right?
Yeah, Honzek not having a monster year.
No, and he's a project. It's going to take a while with him. It's also a late birthday. Like there's a lot of injury history the last 3 years. It's going to be more of a Connor Zary. We forgot about this guy, and here he is. Than what Perrick's doing, which is reminding you every week that he's too good for the level he's playing.
Could you trade him?
Everyone's got prospects. I mean, you get a different prospect back. that's
Which
got
one,
warts.
Honzek or Perrick?
No, if you throw Honzek in a deal, it's going to sweeten the pot, get a good return.
You could, sure. Is it selling low on the guy, or are you cutting bait before he's not a good NHLer? I don't know. Like the Flames know more than we do.
One or the other.
Yeah,
Throwing
probably.
him into a deal feels like selling low.
I agree.
Sure.
Yeah.
But if it's part of a deal where
Or
it's
high.
kind of a throw, but you're loving what you're getting back, then like I don't think they were happy to put Adam
Pelche.
Fox in
Oh.
the Hamilton deal, but we're getting Lindholm and Hannafin, makes us better.
Well, think about Pelche, right? Like they really wanted Morgan Frost. They didn't want to part with Pelche, but it's like, look, if that's the price we have to
That's what I'm
pay,
saying.
we'll do it.
The point I'm making is more along the lines of those picks quickly can turn sideways,
For
Sour?
sure.
sour.
Like fresh
Yeah,
fruit.
and
Like,
it goes
if you'd
both
have
ways.
if you'd have traded that first round pick, you'd have got something in return, right?
This
You got a
honeydew
haul.
melon is going to be so sweet before it was ripe when you picked it that first day, and then
Yeah.
it's taking a long time to ripen.
Hmm.
I was really looking forward to some delicious honeydew.
And Rhett, you
And
can
then
play
just-
that the other way too, right?
Yep.
Like Coronado.
That's
What could you get for
Seth
trading that
Jarvis.
pick? You're like, shit, look at how good he's been. And Zeri, it's like, oh, it's injury plagued. It's never going to happen. He's a non-prospect heading into last year's camp. And then boom, he's your most exciting young player not named Wolf this year. Like, that's why you need lots of picks, and you got to be good at draft and develop because they're not all going to hit. But if you're a little bit better than everyone else at it or a little bit better than average, you're going to get some good players.
That's what we're good at, is talking all sides, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Level-headed, just kind of.
Mhm.
Now that's a very valid point, but what about this thought? And then diving deep into that. It's no wonder the show is so popular.
Just
Highly
wildly
successful.
popular.
Yeah, wildly popular.
Huge ratings.
Somebody texted me today. They thought you two were real clowns for bringing up the 10-minute overtime, and they
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll just see if the league talks about it this summer when they meet.
No, for sure. It's
Yeah.
no one's going to bring it up again ever. The Service Big Share contest is back and in full swing. It's your chance to win $1 million just by saving money. I love saving money.
And millions of dollars. I
Oh.
love that.
Yeah, I love millions. And if I can get there by saving money, I'm in. That's what this day should be about. Saving money. This year for Valentine's Day, instead of doing all of this, why don't you go to Service Credit Union and get yourself some entries into the Big Share contest and your chance to win $1 million? Tell that to your significant other. I'm sure he or she will think that's a great idea. I don't need dinner or flowers or a present. I
Just
want a
$1 million.
GIC or a TFSA. Maybe.
You're speaking my love
It's,
language, dude.
It's a great idea. Every $500 saved gives you 5 entries into the Big Share contest. Now, the contest itself ends April 30th, 2025. Skill test required. For rules, visit service.ca/win. And there are, if you set up your account and start saving, but set up your paycheck for automatic deposit into your Service account to earn bonus. That just is, who's not doing that kind of thing? Service says we're going to give you entries into the Big Share for you. Invest in GIC, RSPs. Service Credit Union. There's one near you. Go online, service.ca/win. Is it RSP season or is it too late? Did we miss it for
No, I think it is.
It is now, right?
I don't know if it's past or not, but this is the time of year people get all worked up.
RESPECT. And that what means
Means
to me.
RSPECT.
March 3rd. March 3rd.
So hey,
Mhm.
it's the witching hour.
You know what it is? It's a bad time to get a lunch date with John Bender. He's just rammed, busy at the office.
Yeah, can't get in there.
I'll see you after
I thought you
March
were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say he was gonna start talking to you about gifts and jicks and stuff. It's a terrible time to have lunch with Bender.
He's very busy. If you want to talk about that, that's what he's busy
He's
with.
selling you TFSAs. John, please. Can we get back to talking about the CFL? And how great
John,
it
I
is?
need more on
Please.
this offensive coordinator in Winnipeg.
Do you talk about Saquon and his offensive lineman in the Pinder Report?
No, but that's a hell of a gift.
It is. Saquon Barkley, for his O-lineman, each of them got a truck full of Bud Light.
Like
A
pickup?
semi
semi.
truck rolls up to the to their houses and like pallets of Bud Light. He's a sweet boy.
Wish it
And
was
they were on
Origin.
whatever it was, the Tonight Show or
Or
whatever.
truck or beer?
Truckloads of beer.
Okay. I thought you meant a actual truck where he filled the truck bed.
No, I believe it was
Cheap. prick.
massive, mahoosive trucks delivering pallets of beer. You gotta like beer. I hope they're I'm a teetotaler. Well, darn it.
Hard to. You got to keep your weight up on that.
They were on the Tonight Show. I think it was he and Jalen Hurts. And Saquon said, "You know what? I'll come on, but only if I can bring my own line. If I can bring my own lineman and they could be on the show too, then I'll come on." What a guy.
Good deal.
You know what he's got? He's got scruples.
Scruples? Is that the
Yeah.
word? I don't know.
He's got ethics. He's got good morals. He's got a solid moral compass. Yeah.
What are you guys
You know-
getting me? Carrying you for years. Pizza?
Feels like that's not today.
Oh.
No.
Jack?
Actually, Rhett, you bought us pizza the other day.
Yeah, that was nice.
Good
of you.
pizza. And those
Really good
buns.
pizza.
Oh, baby. Buns were good.
Yeah. That was quite a clinic. What is on those buns?
It's like a shaved prime rib or beef.
Yeah. So kind of like a beef dip, but on
Yeah. Glamorgan.
the Glamorgan cheese bun.
Oh, so good.
Some au jus.
It was I don't know if they've had a stopwatch out or have clocked people at Richmond's
Yeah.
pub to see how quick they can hammer two of those things, but can't help but wonder if
Well,
we were
you guys
part of
had your
history
pizza
that
was
day, Ryan.
your pizza came out hot.
Yeah,
real
it was- which is how you want it. That's the way you want to do it.
That's
Yeah.
I was just digging in. It was perfect temperature, fully edible.
Yeah. Well, it's because Pinder was berating our server. Where's
Yeah,
our
he did.
goddamn food? I'm sorry, sir. It'll be 3 minutes. Well, all right.
It's been 10 minutes since you said 3 minutes. That's 13 minutes.
What's
Huh?
3 minutes around here? Is 3 minutes 10 or how's it work here? Fuck.
Kind of exchange rate we got. No, it was fine. We just had, we're trying to line
Sorry
up
for
time.
the inconvenience, sir. Don't mind him. He's a D-bag.
Don't mind him. He's a
He's
dickhead.
the Richard.
Thanks, dickhead. Would it be over the top to get the a barn burner thanks dickhead t-shirt?
I don't think so. But then someone would have to put the
Yeah.
wheels in motion and won't happen.
What would you think though if you saw somebody wearing a t-shirt that just said thanks dickhead? Would that
I was at a
resonate?
I picked up my kid's buddy the other day, and they had a wonderful sign at the front of the house when he went in saying basically that kids are a-holes and
Yeah.
it's not their
Yeah.
fault that the house or life looks this way.
It's true.
So it's not
It's not-
far off
Not
that,
my
right?
fault. It's not your fault.
I think it'd be appreciated.
Yeah, I do too.
The head t-shirt.
Let's get into the Pinder Report. It's a presentation of Village Honda. New in-stock inventory on the ground. It's another one of those days you're not here, Pinder, but it's a great test drive kind of day.
Out here
There's some
too.
snow on the ground. It's cool. Temperatures have cooled off again. You're going to know what kind of stable vehicle that you're driving if you're out there today at Village Honda, located in the Northwest Auto Mall and online at villagehonda.com. And they present
Ryan Pinder.
Pinder Report.
All kinds of Four Nations coverage over at dailyfaceoff.com and flamesnation.ca, including Frank Seravalli playing a little bit of matchmaker. Oh, Brock Nelson. Would you like to find a new dating interest in the new year? Well, I think he's a grandpa or whatever, but I mean, he might have a new team. He's one of the top items on the trade list that Frank's got going. Also, a recap of the Tkachuk brothers running roughshod over Team Finland. And yeah, Team Finland definitely looking like a team missing their top two defensemen last night against the Americans. So lots over there. Here are your standings at the tournament. It's very much 3-2-1-0. Feels appropriate. Big ones tomorrow, obviously. Monster schedule. But the Canadian lines we showed you earlier, they were skating today. Cale Makar, we're going to need you, son. So like Rhett said, stay away from the team. Do all the puking in your hotel room and be ready to go tomorrow. Let's go.
I hope that's the case.
Yeah, we don't need Travis Konechny playing D.
Don't need you injured, Kale. Get some Rhett,
You
what
think
would
there's
you
some subterfuge there?
I hope not. I'm not suggesting there is. I'm certainly saying that I hope he's not injured. If he were simply just under the weather or not feel, what would you prescribe for him today, Rhett?
There would be some great soups.
Okay.
A matzo ball soup out in Montreal would be real good. A chicken noodle soup with a pastrami or a smoked meat. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, some good delis out there. You'd have some
real
solid
good
soups.
delis.
You
Solid.
thought he'd be going with an ear light or some vitamin D or
Yeah, I was thinking there'd be some kind of
nebulizer,
booster cables on his nips or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, they got all that stuff.
They're already on it.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So he just needs to get some soup.
Well, be careful if you are having the matzo ball soup while you have the boosters on your
don't want to drip.
Nips. Careful.
Yeah. Thomas Harley.
Didn't you have your buddy the Pinder Report the other day with the auto?
Yeah, the auto soup. You could get one of those.
Yeah. See, look at it, leaving an impression.
All that guy.
Yeah. Valuable.
Thomas Harley's in Montreal. They can use him if Makar isn't able to go. They got to get to 18 healthy bodies before they can go to a backup defenseman or whatever we're calling it. Why is it Harley? Well, Harley's a good young player. I also think the married guys, if they're already in the tropics, probably like, I'm good here.
So he'd be the E-Bud.
Yes.
Nice.
Good.
All right, let's see.
Saturday schedule, Rhett.
New Yorker. Wow.
What are you talking about?
Thomas Harley from Syracuse, New York.
Canadian.
Great Canadian.
They're going to be the 11th province, Rhett. We're taking New York.
It's possible.
Finland,
going
Sweden,
the other way.
11 a.m. Canada, USA, primetime over in North America. These are two great games. I know the Finns and Swedes haven't looked as sharp, but that'll mean a lot over there. Those are huge rivals. Fun day of hockey tomorrow. Buckle up, boys.
Buckle up.
Gonna need you to get some origins in the fridge.
Great day of hockey. Great day of hockey and soccer tournaments and practices and kids games. So it'll be great to be able to settle in on a nice cold Saturday to watch some of the best hockey you can watch.
What he said. Yep. Chris Kreider and Capo. What do they have in common?
K.
Kreider.
Rangers.
Well, Kakko was a Ranger,
yeah. They were healthy scratches last night. Hey!
Oh.
And I love an Always Sunny reference. So, this is beautiful stuff. You think they'd rather have Tage Thompson or Jason Robertson than Chris Kreider right now? Yeah, I do. I really do. Don't know if I have more than that.
I don't understand the reference there. What do you mean? Tage Thompson or Chris Kreider?
Well, they announced the team in the fall when the Rangers were doing a death spiral, or were the early stages of their death spiral. And Chris Kreider's the guy that scored 50 not that long ago. Chris Kreider's not having the season that Tage Thompson is having, nor Jason Robertson.
Tage having a good year because he's good. He does a lot of this too.
Been hurt a little, scores in bunches, but yeah.
Tricky to get into that lineup too, to be fair, for Chris. Or Tage.
Yeah, I think when they made the lineup, Chris was probably way up it.
I mean, last night even to get in to make
like
so it might have been Tage doing the Always Sunny.
Brock Lobster, Vinny Trocheck, and Larkin is your fourth line.
Yeah,
pretty good. You got to have a grandpa on the team. It's the rules. So Nelson's the immovable object.
Not too shabby, Paul.
Let's keep going. Four nations facing off for Faces nationing off. I know you guys like this a lot, so I did it for you.
Don't say you did this for us.
This is for you.
This is not for us.
It's for
Jack is at home giggling.
Yeah, Jack's laughing.
Look at
or envisioning that tattoo of Canada on his ass.
Kind of wish they put Austin elsewhere where we could really let his forehead breathe a bit. It's feeling very crunched up in Montana, Wyoming there.
Poor Austin.
No? And Hedman's chin all the way down to Malmo there. That's a huge chin.
Malmo.
Go Red Hawks, Malmo. That's Aho in Finland?
Tis.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. Good. Four faces. Nationing off. There's some great hockey announcers out there. Some of the best work Four Nations. Some get overlooked, which I don't think is fair.
And the shoot shot. Oh, there's a rebound shot. Oh, Billy Smith. Billy Smith from the 80 playoffs in overtime. Billy Smith for the New York Islanders made a save like that. I'm sure he did. Oh, his helmet wasn't as nice. Holy moly. Oh, I think we're more excited up here than the fans are, and they're closer than we are. Come on, man. Okay, keep going. Focus.
I didn't know
Cool.
Mike Gould did that level of.
He does it all.
He's a very talented fella. Yeah.
Wow. Billy Smith. I'm sure he did.
One more time, Jack. Right from the top.
No, not one more. Please, God, no.
No.
Jesus.
Jalen Hurts and the Eagles have a Super Bowl parade today, Dean, because somebody on the way into the stadium let Jalen Hurts see these predictions, and his face basically said, I took that personally.
All right.
Is that unreal?
Is
I
it
don't know if
real,
Jack-
do you think?
I do, but I'm also a sucker for wanting things to be real if I think they're good.
Yeah.
No.
Because I do wonder if there's some just kind of Photoshop the screen onto the TV he was watching.
Yeah, there's just this, we're going to put this, this thing
I
up
don't
here.
know. Grapes was picking the game before when we were in Dallas in '99 with Buffalo. Grapes was right beside the room, and he was doing his hit, and he picked the stars. We're like, we're right in here.
Yeah.
Like,
Done.
done.
And what an
I've
idiot.
had
he
you the whole way. I can't go
turned up
there again.
He knew about the conspiracy theory, Rhett, that they had against you guys.
Yeah,
he was
he
in
knew
on
the
it.
refs. He was in.
Yeah.
He was dialed in. He was part of it.
Now, do we have anything from the parade, Jack? I sent it late, but we had the EAG, it's tough to spell, but yeah, here we go. So watch the front row here. There's a lot going on. You're going to need to keep your head on a swivel. Now, what you're seeing is a fan at the very front row of a parade who's been very eagerly awaiting said parade, puking all over while pumping fists to the E-A-G.
And I'm not sure, just kind of looking at the background, it feels like that's about we're about midday where the
It's
sun,
early. Yeah.
how the,
Well, I think it's before noon, Dean.
Yeah.
I
That's
was going to
10
say
a.m.
it feels like this might be mid to late morning.
This is like when Jack rolls into the studio and flips on Red Zone on a Sunday. This is very early.
Yeah.
Fire up the coffee machine.
7 hours of commercial-free football.
You got to celebrate. Doesn't always happen.
Got to celebrate the good things in life. Like when Live Golf goes to Adelaide, Australia, and you combine golf with Australia and a really nice shot from Patrick Reed.
Dude early, the crowd at 12, and it just gets a little more encouraging, shall we say, as the day goes on. Oh, goodness me! Patrick Reed, you little beauty! Well, that didn't take long. An ace for the full ace in the first hour of day one.
This is like the Aussie version of the Waste Management. So just replace the annoying drunk Americans with annoying drunk Australians. Beautiful stuff.
And you know what? There's kind of that Chris Pronger rule there for the people that are throwing their drinks. Remember, Pronger would say, well, if I take a penalty every shift, are they really going to call every penalty? They can't do it.
100%. Yep.
It's like, well, if everybody throws their drink, they're not throwing all of us out. If one
is
or
what
two
happened.
guys do, we're going to be
Safety
in trouble.
numbers.
It's like
What,
when
they're going
you're
to throw all
rushing
of
the
us out of
field.
here? No chance. Whee!
College
you're
football,
throwing-
right?
You're throwing your drinks. I don't know what
What about college football?
I'm not sure. College football, right?
Two people rush the field, they're going to the
Oh,
drunk tank. If
you're
20,000 rush the field, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's safety in numbers, 100%.
Next thing you know, you're fishing the uprights out of the lake.
Down by the river in Nashville.
That's right.
Take it down Broadway.
I might go to Nashville. I miss Nashville.
Safety in Numbers is a very good Jurassic 5 album as well. I'd like to encourage people to slide into the discography there. Oh dear, Jimmy Butler's got a new team.
Discs? Nobody's buying discs.
Discography.
Discography.
Albums. Yeah.
Oh, the camera's moving again.
Jimmy Butler used to be Miami Heat. Now been traded. Golden State. Let's have a look at the new uniform. How the fits on Jimmy Butler. Not looking great, Jimmy. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh. I hope they're not reviewing the play to. Is it a violation of uniform?
My pants last night.
Jimmy.
Jimbo. Oh,
it could be Swass.
That's some shitty booty.
Right? I mean, no one else seems to have Swass, though.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm sorry.
Shitty booty.
Let's go to Cavalry FC down in Mexico City, taking on
Speaking of shitting their pants. Oh.
Not really. They're quite good. In fact, here's the exact opposite of shitting your pants, Dean. A penalty kick to Pumas. Marco Carducci.
Should I get the shoveler?
Yep.
It's Valentine's Day.
Very good.
Wait, she's right here. Push pause.
Oh, what a stop. Shoveler, check it out.
What a save by your boy, the Marco. All right.
Okay, let her rip.
Ignacio Pusetto, and what a save! A huge stop for Marco Carducci, the Calgary native.
Oh, she's not.
That's
leaving.
true.
Get that off the screen.
All right. Hey, it's Valentine's Day. We're all allowed to love. So mean. 2-0 final. Sorry.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I feel for Tommy and the boys.
Yeah.
Although 2-0 is not bad, is it? Like
3-2 on aggregate. 3-1.
Look at him.
We knew we had to be better than we were last week coming here. I said, this is a historic club, 3-time champion, and we knew we were being tough, and we knew that we'd face the best players Pumas has, and we did. We didn't realize we would do it with 10 men for as long as we did. Hopefully we made you sweat, but we gave it our very best, and I can't be more proud of the way our guys did, and we're only 5 weeks into our preseason. What I've got to reflect on is over 180 minutes, 1 goal different, and we played with 1 man less. I mean, come on, we're 7 years old almost, and we've played a historic club. So I'm very proud of the performance and the attitude of my players against what I would call a giant in Mexican football. I'm thankful to be able to learn this lesson, because with it, we can only get better. We shouldn't have even been close, but we were, because we stuck together, we gambled together, and we went for it. And like I said, very proud of the guys, given the circumstances they've had to face tonight. Well, I think what we'll do now is, I think the boys have earned themselves a few days off. They'll be exhausted after playing with a man down in tough conditions, but we'll keep going. We learned a lot last year and ended up winning the championship because the lessons we learned in CONCACAF. We faced a giant tonight, and we're very close. So I think what we'll do is we'll lick our wounds, and we'll return back to Calgary, and we'll go again and prepare for the regular season.
But first, 5 days in Cancun.
Hey, love Tommy. Congratulations, buddy.
Good work,
Love
boys.
that guy.
Made us proud. 1 goal difference and 1 man short. That's
great leader.
Well put.
Great coach. Great leader. Great
leader of men. You like kayaking, Dean?
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's kind of like a
that
canoe.
like
a
dumpling of some sort? Bibimbap?
So this is in Chile.
Oh, Chile.
Kind of looks like you're off the coast of Vancouver there. And you just got eaten by a whale. Okay. Oh, spicy. Get out of here. A whale swallowed this man and his kayak, only to spit him out. He's looking much more comfortable on land here. But
he probably looked like a delicious piece of mango just floating in the water.
That would top the list of scariest events that could happen to you.
Is this not Moby Dick? Is there like a huge book about this getting stuck in the whale's belly? Like
that was Finding Nemo.
Oh shoot, I'm way off.
Yeah. And what do you do there? Because what do they say when you're up against a shark, you're supposed to punch him or something? What do you do when you're in the mouth of a? Start giving him the kitchy coo. Kitchy.
You pull a. Who was the guy that just got traded? The basketball player,
Jimmy Butler.
You pull a Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. You throw a little paprika in the system there.
Little bastard.
Get in there on that little punching bag at the back of the throat. Let's go. Come on now. Now, you guys grew up in the prairies, would have been long drives to get to rinks and tournaments and just, anything. You got to go to the big city for that. What's the rule when you have to go to the washroom in the car? Does everyone pull over, or at some point you're like, no, you got to go in the bottle now?
I've got a great video.
Yeah, it depends on the age. A lot of times, if you're younger, you're pulling over, but you get to it's been done.
Let's have a look.
Actually, Shay, will you pull over? I drank way too much of that bloody lemonade. Oh no! We're already fucking late, Fitzy. What? Well, if Siobhan's lemonade wasn't so bloody delicious. We're gonna be late. Just hold it in. Okay? I can't hold. I really need to go. I'm not joking. Come on, we need to pull over.
Shay, just go in a bottle. Just go in a bottle, Fitzy. Come on, it'll actually be hilarious. Go in a bottle.
You're not serious. Where's that come from? No
That's
way.
from Pornhub?
Oh my God. Go. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Fine.
Fitzy, you're
Look away. You are mental. This is mental. I can't believe you guys made me do this. You bloody reprobates.
I love it that Pinder loves it.
Jimmy Butler in a car.
Yeah.
That's tough. Shouldn't have said lemonade. He should have said the burritos or whatever. The bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Haggis.
Hey guys, it's a romantic weekend. So have you lined up your trip to Costco with your wife?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love coming to Costco with your wife?
0.
Minus 0. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being what? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. 1. Have a good day.
Not answering.
Smart man.
0.
How about 0? 0. Around 7.2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love coming to Costco with your wife?
Come on.
It's a beautiful thing.
Dean, you need to do that when you go.
Yeah.
Do some interviews.
Yeah.
Interact with the people.
Dean Talks to People would be a wildly popular segment.
Yes, it would. With that,
Dean leaves his house and talks to people. That's the name of the bit. It's beautiful.
Yeah. This is all the talking I need to do, I think.
You get lost.
This feels like it's enough.
You know who it is feel like it's enough? Shaq and Charles and Ernie and the whole TNT panel. It's too bad. It feels like this might be coming to an end.
In the words of Marshawn Lynch, I'm tired of shit, America. We getting fired anyway, Ernie. Fuck it.
Now, did I not read this morning? He just signed a new contract.
Come on.
Signed a new multi-year deal that'll pay him north of $15 million a year to stay with TNT. Because it is. How do you lose it? There's a lot of dumb people involved in broadcasting and business and all that sort of. You have got a winner in the TNT panel. You don't have the right. Well, figure it out.
Yeah.
There's no better chemistry in sports television than those guys. Well, maybe you want to go to ESPN? No, we don't want to go to ESPN. We'll stay here. They'll figure it out. So that was, at least that's what I saw briefly bouncing around this morning. Looked like Shaq was going to stay in with TNT.
That's all you got to do. Start cursing and saying it's over. Then they come back to the table.
Look at us. Fuck.
Yeah. Love golfing with your buddies.
Check your phone.
I was going to say, Jack, any emails yet? Anybody reached them? No? Okay.
No. Any raises?
No. Sorry, Ryan.
Golf trips with the boys are always fun. And sometimes you're in a different group and you come up and you see your buddies from the other group. Always great catching up.
What happened?
Must have been a moose or something.
Now, on their behalf, that is a very tight lane.
Some
drives across.
No guardrails.
Swerve the littlest of bits, and you're in the drink.
They're kind of. I'm not good with angles. That's about what, like
90.
I mean, it's not kind of. You didn't just kind of slowly.
No.
Looks like a straight in kind of deal there.
No, once it caught the lip there.
Is that what it is?
It yanked it over.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Look at the guy's face. You know what? One guy's sheepish, the other guy's right sour.
Where?
God.
I know who was driving. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, Rhett's got a bunch of pals that are hunters, and apparently you can use these calls to try to attract the animals. What I didn't know is that there's like championships and contests.
Of course there is.
What a freeze frame to start on, by the way.
Well, let's get to it. All right, here we go.
Good.
I think I've ever heard of That's one way to call your wife.
God damn.
Oh my goodness. Thank God. This is obscene. The National Stag? Yeah, it's a stag party, all right.
They're having fun on Channel 2, but this is a serious business. It's deer calling, Jack.
I like how Ryan brings things to the table and then passes it. That's what it's like. See, Jack, Dean, Rhett. That's so Rhett, you were and Dean, you were the
Jack.
No part of that.
You ever been to a fancy dinner with a coffee a chocolate fountain, Rhett, where it's like
I've got a chocolate fountain right out the door there.
Because it's Valentine's Day, or that's
Hell
just
yeah.
in your front yard.
Love chocolate.
Yeah. Sweetheart.
Well, what you don't want to do is try to put cheese in your chocolate fountain, because I like the idea, but they're made of different consistencies.
Don't shut it off.
Great stuff. Yeah, whereas the power button would have been the move. Yeah. Go.
I saw that one the other day. I was like, oh, maybe I'll pass this along, and didn't.
No need. No need, dude.
Yeah.
We got
not so much that I thought, oh, he's got it already. It was more like thought maybe there'd be a bigger payoff. So what kind of cheese? I mean, what kind of cheese is that? It's not a fondue cheese. That's very
that's the problem.
Thick.
Too viscous.
Yeah, too thick.
You ever had pimple cake? Didn't make Rhett's top 5 cakes the other day.
What do you mean lancet? Like with a balloon?
Hey,
I don't
for the
know.
past month. I won't do
Like poke it down the middle.
For the past month, it's been that way.
No?
I'm scared.
Why don't you video record it?
It's gonna pop. She's ducking.
It's not gonna pop like that. You have to like pop it. Oh. That is so gross. Now you gotta squeeze it.
Natalie almost threw it.
It kind of is gross.
Yeah, it's
It was gross.
Top 5, Rhett?
It's nice working at home.
What got flung at you there?
The Neanderthal game. Give me that. Get the hell out of here.
Thought maybe it was a toy of some sort. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's you hit the.
Yeah,
if they give you the wrong answer.
Violent. Now, I threw this in the Pinder Report, not knowing that Jack actually owns one, which makes it even better. Let's see what it is.
This hot dog toaster is the coolest little thing that I have ever seen. And it just so happens my 2-year-old daughter just decided that she loves eating hot dogs. So we got this thing off the TikTok shop and fixing to try it out.
Looks like the buns are a little big, but
it's a wider
Okay,
wiener.
Here we go. We got it set on 4.5. I like mine crispy. Let's see what it does. They're cooking pretty good. It's getting hot.
I can smell them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they cooked it right up.
Bun's a little burnt.
Burnt my edges a little bit on my bread.
He's not
but I
cutting.
like
Is he
mine
not
burnt.
going to cut the hot dog though?
What?
Got to play with the
You get
adjust
more
the settings on it.
because you get
Jack?
more that way.
Yeah, it sucks. Like I use it once.
Bring it into
It
the
burnt-
office and
Oh yeah,
we'll all
we can
use it.
bring it in. The buns always get burnt.
It's almost like the wieners need to be cooked more than the buns.
Wiener, the wider.
So can you put the bun in after or partway through, or is it kind of a one-shot deal?
You'd have to stop it and then put it in, but it would be hot.
Amateur hour.
But you could do it, right?
You could do it, yeah. Or you just don't toast the bun.
Yeah, or you.
Then it defeats the whole purpose of the
Yeah,
apparatus.
true.
You might as well
Yeah.
boil them.
I don't know how this one's going to go.
Well, the other ones have been great.
Yeah, we've.
Well, politics is crazy. There's some crazy things in the world right now. In Ohio, you wouldn't imagine what they're trying to pass. Crazy laws. Like 10 grand for, oh dear. Next.
I'd be broke already.
If they have back taxes.
Not even noon.
Finally, it's Valentine's Day, fellas. So, Valentine's Day.
Yeah. This fucking guy.
So, may you be in love as much as we love this guy's gags.
He's very good at the tablecloth.
Quick feet.
Kron?
Quick feet.
Yeah.
That's your Pinder Report on this day of love, Dean.
Love it.
10 grand.
10. What do you think about no? Just go. Village Honda. They're your dealership for life. No, they do the big Christmas bows, that not for Valentine's Day. So if you roll in there looking to buy your significant other, hey, I'm just gonna slide by, grab one of those hybrid touring CRVs and get the big. I'm sorry, that's not today.
Just go get some cinnamon hearts, fill all the cup holders and handles.
The CRV's got the 2-motor hybrid powertrain, Econ mode, Eco Assist, but no sweet tarts. Not today. Do you like the sweet tarts with the messages on them?
No, yuck.
No.
Disgusting.
How different are they to the rockets? You know, the little, it's all just kind of powder.
Sour.
I don't, yeah, none of
Texture
that.
is the same,
Yeah.
but the flavor very different.
Yeah. Gross. Right?
Yeah. Compressed powder, it does feel like.
Yeah, it's just kind of not great. Not great. Well, really feeling it today, guys. I don't know about you.
I'm glad we came in for Valentine's Day, or
Yeah,
didn't
really
come in.
feeling it.
Great to spend it with each other, the ones we love.
Yep, for sure. Bet365, it's the world's largest sports betting platform. Open an account with Bet365 today. Bet on a huge range of markets. You get the app, or you didn't download it if you don't have it. And then when you get the app, you sign up for your account and use the promo code NATION when you do it if you haven't already. Come on, yeah. I know you have. Stop lying to me. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And we take a look at today's bets.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, there's the games tomorrow. There's your slate. What do you like up top, Dino?
Well, 5.5 over under.
Canada's favored. I'm a little surprised by that. I thought it'd be even up or slight favorites the Americans, but
I mean, I hate to say it.
It's probably better than Finland. I like Sweden -1.5 out of that whole slate, And just announced Lankinen will start, not Saros. So you're going to definitely have me taking the over 5.5 in Finland, Sweden.
Well, not like Saros was shutting the door.
No, but I like him more than Lankinen.
No,
it's the blue line. No.
Yeah. And I was going to ask if we could do it here. Thoughts on this Canada-US game tomorrow? Bet365. Words like
there's
lots going on there.
So much love for the Americans, and well deserved. But I picked Canada. I still, if you put the lineup side by side, aside from the goaltending, Canada.
Yeah, I think the Americans have a slight edge in depth, certainly a big one in net, but the best three players in the tournament might be McDavid, McKinnon, Makar, or Crosby. Like, it's just Quinn Hughes out hurts them. The top end for Canada is better. You could argue the depth is better for the States. And then it's like, look, do you get a night where Binnington has 2? You're like, was that a good goal or not? I think we got a thriller here. Like, I'm really excited. This is a heavyweight tilt.
I'll tell you what, if by some suddenly Makar's out, now you're going Harley and Sanheim as your third pair. It's a lot of minutes. That Doughty's moving up the ladder a little bit. Not ideal. That's I worry. Kind of my vibes are maybe it's a U.S. win, Canada adversity. Canada always kind of goes through some of this stuff and then sets up a big.
Well, you're a glass half empty kind of guy.
No, I'm with you.
Exactly what I expected.
But I do wonder if you get just a little bit of that.
You count Makar out already. He's got the sniffles, and you just don't go down that road.
Oh, the Americans are pretty good too. They
don't go down that road.
I honestly, guys, I think like this will be a treat. This will be the best two rosters we've seen play each other in the last 10 years.
I've hated it all along. Having Pinder be right, I've said it, is never a good thing for anyone, but he's
Doesn't
right.
happen often.
Saturday night should be a settle in and get all your snacks about you and turn it up full blast.
I agree.
And likely we get to watch it again next Thursday.
Get your snacks about you. If they play next Thursday, are we going to we should go to the studio and get some wheel and live.
Yes. Hell yeah. I'm in
for all of our funny commentary. Like imagine like today's show, but if a game was on and we were even more distracted. Yeah, it'd be good.
Mind boggling.
Less people pooing in cars, more talk about hockey.
Yeah. Turkey calls.
Sure. Deer. Is that what it was?
Deer. Sorry.
Boy. Oh, hey, look, it's we've got the super chat. If you're in the YouTube, you're watching along and you get into the chat with a little cash donation, we'll get your comment put on the show and send that money over to the youth centers of Calgary.
Great cause for the kids.
Jade Doll Music, $10. Issue with foreign nations is Russia sideline because war with Ukraine, but U.S. is allowed in. No criticism or acknowledgement. They've said we're going to take you $10.
It's for the kids. That's the good thing.
It's for the kids.
Yeah. Not going to touch that.
It's a hockey show.
Political commentary, not our specialty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
$6.99. Hey, Rhett. Can we get a shout out for 09 Adam Halat making his Saskatoon Blades debut tonight?
Hey, get that out of here. Congratulations, Adam. That is awesome. Good kid, good family, good team. That's sweet. I'm pumped. I was going to
Oh,
wear my
nice.
Blades. I was going to wear my
Jeez.
Blades jacket today.
Well, when
Oh,
you go to the game
nice.
tonight, you can wear it.
Is it in town?
I don't know. Probably not.
I'm swamped.
I know you were talking, but you're rammed right tight.
Boy, I'm
I'm
busy.
all
Yeah.
alone too. If anyone wants to come over and help out.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the shoveler was
thought she was
No,
right
the
there.
shoveler's leaving town. She's
catching up with Marco and
bigger
Cancun.
fish to fry.
Yeah, she heard Carducci's got a
Yeah. He's got one of those swim ups.
Oh,
a casita.
Mexico, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Mexico in February.
Beautiful.
You forgot to include your comment.
Well,
Justin.
we've got it though.
Oh,
He says, "Hey, thanks for recommending the Godfather Pizza. Love it."
good zaw.
Very good.
Excellent.
That the other day.
Yeah. We need to do something about that
Eating it?
with Richmond's. We need to have like a pizza day. Let's because it's
getting
too
ridiculous.
good to not. Or is it one of those things we should? It's tough when they're a sponsor to then not talk about them just because we don't want them to get too popular.
Oh no, we're fine. We got
Their pizza is so freaking
It's
good.
real
Now,
good.
Jack, we were talking about with Jack. The crust is unbelievable, eh, Jack?
It's
Eh?
delicious.
The crust is
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Hitman in Saskatoon tonight for that game, Rhett. It is in
Ah,
Saskatoon, but it is the Hitman, which is pretty cool as well for I imagine.
I'll send the
Calgary kid.
DUG.
Good.
You're going to send Dougie in on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Will he come in and read the
Maybe
opening
Cluck
lineup?
Wilm and the priest will be there as well.
Nice.
The priest. Wow. Can he? Is there some
Is he
sort of
gonna do
opening
the-
ceremony we can get him doing?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe a little note before the
they'll
anthem.
give you a blessing.
Say, be blessed, all right. Another one's rolling in like, better late than never. Thoughts on Bennett in for Konechny? I like it because Bennett can bang and crash and create space. Jonathan,
1,000%.
Just stay out of the box. So he is
Yeah,
notorious
eggs.
for horseshit penalties.
He loves the
And
box.
that's all you
Ugh.
need with is Matthews or Tkachuk's putting one in and giving him the thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Then he'll go off the deep end. He'll run around some more and take more penalties. It's like my camera. You just don't know
That's
where.
right.
All over the place. Settle down, eggs. I will say Calgary Sam Bennett would have an ozone penalty on his first shift, taking
Yeah.
away a scoring
Tripping.
chance and setting up the Americans for a goal. I'm less worried about Panthers Sam Bennett doing that.
I'm worried about Bennett. And the other thing, he shouldn't be on the ice. You've got three lines that should be playing above him.
Poor Sam.
Jeez, he's taking it
Anyway.
here. Wow.
Lowe has dropped in.
Lowell.
Screwjack. And his cheering for the U.S. team. Go outside, Jack. Beat it.
Okay.
Thanks,
You're gonna
Lowell.
take my kid with you because they're all
Really?
a lot
Are
of
they going to play
infighting.
both sides like you?
A lot
and,
of infighting.
NFL picks? Are they going to be like, oh, yeah, I picked the Canadians after they cheer for the Americans for the first 40 minutes?
100%.
Gross.
I do
my
like
dad
their
played for Team Canada, but they stink.
I do like their jerseys, the uniforms. They look good. I don't know why they're wearing white helmets with dark blue.
Get
I
that
was going
though.
to say, does that make
So we
sense?
is that not in the budget? We can't afford 20 blue lids. Don't feel like that, be it. So Jack, yeah, definitely go sit outside.
He's a
And then
traitor.
just to kind of put a get it. Do you have it? Right?
No, I was going to go back to the political commentary, but
No, that's not. I was going to say just because we're talking about Sam Bennett, you know who will be excited is our buddy Greg
gosh.
Keller.
Yeah.
Which also got me to thinking, just because last weekend, it was Super Bowl, mind you, but I went to Bonton Meats and grabbed meat pies and ribs and potato salad.
a
Even,
bunch
you
of
know what
stuff
else?
for yourself.
Got a little tray of cheesecake. Everybody said, oh, what kind of cheesecake is this? We got some different kinds. Saturday night, Canada, US.
Do the same.
If we're going to make this event a deal, pump the tires for it. Hey, you know
Yes.
what? We're having a Canada US party, 6:00 game time. I'm going to go by Bonton, grab some ribs, grab some meat pies, maybe grab maybe
Whatever suits your damn fancy is what you grab.
There's no errors
You know what?
there. No mistakes.
None.
You know what I couldn't believe when I was in there, and Rhett, you would know this because you get the orders, is the freaking chickens that they've got there. When you go to the grocery, you're not eating real chicken.
I got one in my fridge right now, dude.
Good Lord.
Good chucks there. Good chucks.
Like, is that
Oh.
it's more a turkey than a chicken. And it's sad to think that that's how chickens should be. Big bastards. So Bonton Meat Market. It's the weekend. It's Valentine's Day weekend. Treat yourself. Maybe you can kind of...
you can't get a reservation tonight, so there's another reason that...
Or even if you do have one for tonight, it's like, oh, babe, we're going out. Yeah, you're going to enjoy this. I was just thinking tomorrow, maybe some steaks, some tomahawks on the grill, watch the hockey game. You could invite some people over, whatever, have some wine or whatever. We just watch the game. I'll go up to Bonton, get some potato salad and some, maybe some ribs and stuff. That'd be a great idea. You're goddamn right it'd be a great idea. Yeah.
So it's Valentine's Day today and then steak and Blue Jackets Day tomorrow, or what's the story?
That's next month. But you know what? You can probably slide it in there if you do.
Oh, Blue Jackets.
Yep, that's right.
Always
Bonton Meat Market. 28 Crowfoot Circle, Northwest, 24 consecutive years. They have been Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner for best meat and deli. Meat market. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
it's the best. Locally raised, fresh, free-range chicken. I didn't even know what I was looking like.
I've told you the DUG only eats Bonton Meat Market chicken. It's
so good.
Ruined. Can't go back.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Keller. Would it be overdoing it if I went back again? Hey, I was just here to grab some.
Stupid not to, Dean.
Stupid not to. I'd be stupid not to. Now I don't know about this. It's not. There's no cash coming in. Rhett's top 5 Valentine's failures. I don't know if there is such a thing.
Failures.
I mean, that's hard. You don't fail.
Don't fail.
Just put Pinder down at number 5, and we'll move from there.
See, you know what it was? It was the sigh at the end. There's like, oh, you know what? He's not shitting around.
Yeah,
bad day.
There's turmoil.
Not a bad day, huh?
A bit of a bad day, huh?
Bishop.
Bishop. Yeah. Well, hey, have a great Valentine's Day, everyone. I can feel the love in the air. For sure.
Have a great lunch, Tina.
And you
have a great Canada US tomorrow. And we're not going to be here Monday.
No?
I don't think so. It's a holiday.
Unless the
but I don't
Americans
do anything with life anyway, so it's up to you. If you're bored, Dean, just call me.
Okay.
Jack's American, so he has to work Monday, right, Jack? Is
that how that works?
Yeah.
I'm also Canadian, though.
God damn it!
God, you're a sniffling, cheating bastard, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you cheering Yanks tomorrow, Jack?
I'll be riding both sides for sure.
Come on,
this is
get out of here.
Waste. What a waste!
Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Fine. I said
okay. I'll be cheering for the Yanks because I'm gonna watch with all the boys, and they'll be rooting hard for Canada. But if Canada wins, I won't be too upset.
I hope there's a wrestling match in your living room then.
Yeah, that back body drop to the coffee table shit we were talking about.
They grab the Yankee and beat him up.
Yeah. I hope you hate to see you have a bunch of drywall repair.
How can you come in here next week and brag about how great Crosby was, but you're...
It's a lot.
I love Crosby. He's the best. Rhett won gold for Canada.
Let Sid spit in his mouth. Now he's cheering for the Americans. Pick a lane, Jack.
Friggin' fence sitter. Go sit outside, Jack.
Okay.
For the
Have
rest
a good
of
weekend.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
See you, buddies.